now joined by head coach Johnnie Harris. Coach, if you give us your thoughts on tonight's win, your first as a head coach, we will then take questions.
Like I told them, it does really feel good to get this win. For them, they put in a lot of work, and we've been asking them to do a lot. We are asking them to come in, and we're introducing them to a whole new system to get them to do what we asked them to do and to see it pay off just really felt good. I wasn't pleased with our turnovers. 21 turnovers is way too many. We had Sanaya get in foul trouble there in the second quarter, and I had to go with some subs, and it just seemed like all my starters got tired at the same time and asked for a sub, and we were with some bench players, and we turned the ball over against their press a couple of times there late in the second quarter, and they made a little run. So if you take that back and you take some missed layups and back, then I think that margin could even been wider, which is what we wanted. We wanted to come out and impose our will on this team. And I thought we started out doing that, but again in the second quarter, I thought we just had a lapse. It was good to see them finish. We've been talking a lot about finishing a play, finishing, a layup, finishing a game, finishing a quarter. So just to see them come out and finish in the fourth quarter, execute some good stuff, was really good for us.
Questions for Coach?
Johnny, just how'd they do with scout, with some of the opponent-specific work, for Alabama State, and maybe just what were some of the things that you wanted them to accomplish coming back from the road between that game to this game?
Well, we really wanted to get after them. We wanted to make them score in ways that they didn't want to score. They're used to sharing the ball and getting assists. They had 6 assists tonight, and that's because, we took away what they wanted to do and made them basically go one-on-one. And that's not what they wanted to do. So they had 6 assists. They had 23 turnovers. So that was our game plan. Katera did a great job with the scout. This was her first scout, but she did a great job with the scout. She had personnel all broken down, and so all of our players knew what to expect and how to take away what their player did, and I just thought it was a great job all around.
Well, you mentioned that fourth quarter. What's the difference to finishing strong for them? Was it just hammering it in practice and coming in with that mindset, or just what was the difference?
It was. It's hammering in, and it's us constantly reminding them that we need to finish. So every huddle we had in the fourth quarter, it was finished. We haven't done a good job of that in the first two games. So that was a big emphasis. And we have been working on that in practice. And not really been successful at it, but, we watch film, we show them what their mistakes are, and they just all put it together. I think they really, really wanted it tonight. And, it's just a thing of showing them if they follow the game plan and they play hard and do what we ask them to do, they'll have opportunities. They'll give us a chance to win and pull out these victories.
I got just one more. Honesty, for her to have the game she's had, and just what's it like to have her, she goes through a coaching change, it's a different team, different everything, but it seems like she's still honesty. What does it mean for her to be able to make that jump and for you to have honesty on your team?
It's really, I actually recruited Honesty in the 8th grade, and then when she transferred and left Baylor, I recruited her again at Mississippi State. So I was very familiar with her. Honesty, she's a guard that can score at all 3 levels, and in our system, the way we play, that's very valuable. If you can handle the ball, you can get to the rim, you can pull up for a jumper or shoot the 3. The thing for Honesty in the first couple of games was she was not finishing. And a part of that was because she's, we're pressing, we're playing hard. She's not used to going that hard for that long having to play like that on the defensive end and be responsible for scoring on the offensive end. So, for her, it was just keeping at it. She's been in the gym. She get in the gym on her own. And so all of those things are paying off. Honesty want to be a pro. And so if, we're trying to show her what it takes for her to become a pro.
Any other questions for Coach?